Guess what? We have another call. Welcome to the wonderful world of CSI. I'm still helping Grissom with the caseloads, and I need you to head out to the computer game trade show at the Spheres Convention Center.
Ooh.
We have another possible homicide. Nick Stokes will be your partner. You like Nick. Everybody does. But behind that easygoing, low-key charm of his, you'll find one of the best crime scene investigators anywhere.
Hello guys, welcome back to Bullhaunt. Playing through the page some more, but this time we're going to drill this shit into something else. Apparently we're going to not an E3. Wink. Wink, hint. What?
Hey, I'm Nick. You into video games? Hope you like the shooting ones, because that's what we've got here. Three hits.
I mean,
Torso,
this is my job.
One between the eyes. Also, it's uncommonly warm in here. Feels like around 90 degrees. Not normal for a showroom floor with electronics. So, let's see what we can learn.
Huh. Did he melt? Alright. Well, at least it's a somewhat brighter in here.
I've heard of life imitating art, but this is taking it a little too far. Can't be a coincidence that our Vic's body was found in the same posture as the guy on the poster.
It's so cool. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm just kidding. This angle's weird. Up. I'm floating. I'm levitating for this one. Yay. Alright, let's get up in this here.
The blood pool under the victim is smudged, indicating the body was dragged to this spot, probably posed.
Swap.
This needs attention ASAP. Let's use the mobile analysis unit.
Give me a minute.
M4 assault rifle. We do a lot of killing with this baby, but unless you're well trained with it, it's not exactly a good close-range defensive weapon.
Oops, you're gonna tell me shit. I just. Let's see here. Oh. Sticker this fool. Oh, I mean, sticker that fool. Yeah.
Sweet.
Eesh. Shut up, dude. Alright,
I'm not a medical examiner, but this looks like a handgun.
I ain't no farmer, but
You should check for gunshot residue to be sure, but I'll bet you already do that.
I'm not gonna tell you that I didn't, so.
CSR samples we recover in a place where we can both access it.
Thank you, my guy. Oh, shush. Gee, thanks. Alright. Oh, he's got splats there, too. Oops. I swap. How do you know that? That be inclined for all I know.
You know, I'll play just about any kind of video game, but I think I'll pass on this sucker. I see enough carnage on the job.
That looks mad. He's very angry. Yoink.
Hey, you got gamer's eyes yourself.
Eh.
Bullet could have a lot to say to us about exactly what went down here.
I wouldn't consider myself. If I'm being honest here, I seriously thought that was the thermostat. I thought maybe, I was like, oh, maybe people turn it off here turn it down high or up too high, like you said. So I don't know. Pew pew. Pew pew. Look at them high def graphics. Oh shit, where am I at now? For some reason they suddenly have their weird dark damn like areas of their levels. Holy hell.
Funky characters. Kinda doubt you'd find these two walking around inside some ultraviolet game.
What the
Wonder how
hell
this
is
t-shirt
that?
was ripped.
Gulliver! Gonna look around, see. Gonna look around, see. Who would just randomly leave this though? Like let's say hypothetically this dude, the person who killed this guy was like struggling with him. Who'd just be like, you know, I'm gonna take this t-shirt off.
Looks like this area is clean. Way to be thorough.
Thanks. Well, at least you're not Warwick, and he's all like, derp, you get
Looks
away
like
from
a
that.
display case for weapons. Heavy duty weapons. I bet these are all used in the game somehow.
Let's see. Deliver this bad boy. Yoink! Ah!
Someone could have shot our Vic and placed the gun back in the display.
Splish! They just like crammed it right on in there. Yeah. Is there anything on here that I could do? Anything? I don't. Looking at the hell out of this game, or this gun. Well, guess nothing there. Oh. What the hell? Oh, swish, 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 swish. Oh, wish, wish, wish. I swish. I said swish, damn. Neat. Alright. I thought I just saw somebody, but oh, is that who it is? Can't see! Oh, okay, I can see on my OBS monitor. It's a lady!
I have no idea. All I can say is Stan was like this when I found him. All shot up, bloody, horrible. Know him? Yeah, he's my boss. Was my boss. That's Stan Everston, the executive producer.
He's still alive in my heart.
We're a gaming company, as you probably figured out. This is a demo room for the trade show attendees. We're showing our new game, Gut Wrench 3. Marketing director is the title. But the truth is, I'm kind of a jack of all trades. I put it all together, from packaging input to rolling this out to retailers and the public. You wear a lot of hats in the gaming industry. Well, last night, we set the booth up together. Or anyway, until I got burned out and was past the point of productivity. I bailed around 10:30. I should have gone back to my hotel and into the jacuzzi and...
Jacuzzi!
But hey, one of the perks of doing a trade show in Vegas is Vegas, right? Lots of big parties hosted by the game companies. By the time I got back to the hotel, oh, God, it must have been way after midnight. Maybe, let me think, 2:15? Sure. Andy Penmore, the lead programmer. Well, the video game industry is inherently unusual. So that's a tougher one than it sounds. The ego, the testosterone in this little demo chamber. Could have sliced it and sold it for bacon. Stan didn't like to argue with Andy. Andy's too smart. Got a wit and edge that'll cut you. Which is why Stan takes it out on me, usually. I mean, took it out on me. Maybe in the room he and Stan are sharing? They were sharing. Damn, this is gonna be hard to get used to. Stan is, like, really gone, isn't he? Gonna take some time to
He's
process.
laying right there next to you, so yeah.
You should try his hotel room. We're here to showcase Gut Wrench 3. You come to these trade shows hoping to generate some major buzz in the gaming press. A game is a product. Like a candy bar you want to convince customers to take a bite out of.
Take a bite out
Actually,
of
it's more
crime.
than that. You want them to crave that candy, right?
I don't like the
So we're
word
showing
crave.
retailers
It just
ways to
sounds
in a setting
deviant to me or
where they
something.
get
I don't
lost
know.
in
Yeah.
the game. I spent 6 months on the pre-hype with a top-selling, established game franchise. Hey, the next Gut Wrench is the most anticipated title in years.
I haven't heard of it. Herf.
Gut Wrench 3 is going to change the face of first-person shooters forever. The new dynamic incapacitation system and improved spatter physics has taken this franchise to a level of realism that was impossible when Gut Wrench 1 launched. We're the best first-person shooter on the market. No, we're a few weeks
It's kind of
away.
a stupid
Truth is,
question.
we
We're
already
at
have
an
commitment from
expo
most
for
of the
this
retailers
stuff.
here. Our primary goal now is to generate buzz, to encourage buyers to up their orders. Trouble is, we still have critical bugs to fix. And with Stan gone, who knows if we'll make the launch date. I have no idea. It's not supposed to be this hot. Maybe somebody played with our AC setting.
Shit's hot in here, man.
It's not one of ours. Our ex-designer was wearing a shirt like that yesterday. Hey, I don't do wardrobe. I'm marketing. No idea. Craig Landers.
Craig
He used to
Craig.
work with us. Brilliant guy. He created the Fuzzy and Bill franchise for LZP. He's a little odd, but it's not really unusual for those creative types. You don't get into this business because you're normal.
Hey, shut up.
Honestly, I have no idea. He left before I was hired. No clue.
Do you know everything about Craig
I'd
Craig?
say he's probably down on the show floor, trying to score free t-shirts or pictures with the booth babes. Sure. I know that'll help rule me out as a suspect.
We'd like to do a gunshot residue test as well. It's standard in all gun-related investigations.
Sure.
Ta-da!
I don't have any more to say.
Okay, cool. Alright, well, let's see. What do I do? Mobile analysis. I don't know why I want to call it analysis. Analysis. We really have a whole ass SUV here, really. Alright. Random as fuck. Alright, well, let's see here. That's a light. That's a lamp. Alrighty. I always forget that I can do this shit. Like the search thing. These little potato thingies don't look... They look like potatoes with eyeballs to me. Nope. Alrighty. Oh, shit. Alright, let me do that again. But this time, let's see...
You don't quite have a match there. Little details make all the difference when you're doing a comparison. When you're sure, ask me for confirmation.
I'm just figuring it out, okay? But thank you. Alright. Alright. So let's try this then.
And Maya Wynn had her hands on the M4 assault rifle.
Smash.
GSR from the Vic matches the residue on Maya's hands. For Stan being a hands-on boss, our marketing gal got around too.
Well, good on us. Alright. I'm not sure what I'm comparing this to. I don't know. Can I just put it in here for any reason? Oh, I can move it around and shit. How about that? Oh, that's just great. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got blood. I got blood. Alright.
Blood on the floor is Everston's, suggesting he was shot inside that demo room.
Go to Mark. The only reason why I picked that is like I kind of did that the last time with the last case. I was like, oh, because then he asked you, you asked them, hey, can you go pick this up for me? Like, can you DoorDash this body over here? And he's all like, yeah, I got you.
There's more to be done with the body at the crime scene.
Oh, what?
Make sure you've collected all evidence on the body itself and taken any photos nearby.
Mother F. Alright, well, let me go back and get what I need to. I thought I had everything. What the hell? See, I'm never prepared for this shit. Alright, let's see what I didn't do here. Oh shit, oops. Alright, Glover. Get that in there. Grab it, grab it. Grab it. Grab it.
Yep, the ID confirms this is Stan Everston.
Thank God. Alright. Alright. Alright, now can I go to the morgue? No, can I go to the morgue? Thanks.
Sure, I'll send a team right out.
Now they're door dashing them. Cool. Surprise!
I would put it between 1 and 2:30 a.m. Normally a body cools at 1 to 1.5 degrees Fahrenheit per hour. But the officer at the scene reported the air conditioning was off all night, which throws off the standard computations.
Ew. He's like broiling.
With 3 shots to the body, blood loss collected from the floor is consistent. Your victim was very likely shot at that site. Glancing at the body,
Yeah.
I figured the shots to the chest were probably fatal. One penetrated the right lung and
Oh
bounced
God, I
around
forgot about
the
the shit about CSI.
blood,
Ew!
indicating the victim.
Ew.
Only that wasn't the case here. Not much blood in the lungs. The shot to the head was fatal. Once it entered,
Oh, so-
the brain shut down and immediately
So
stopped.
he got shot there first
functioning.
and then in the chest and stuff? Ew.
Note the scattered nature of the gunpowder specks surrounding the entry wound. Some burned, some not, indicating the shot to the forehead was fired 12 to 16 inches away. Here are the rounds from the chest cavity.
Here
They're
you
22
go.
LR cartridges based on the 2.5 gram average weight.
Happy Passover. Thanks.
Could be either. Obviously, a .22 rifle or pistol uses the same ammunition.
I fucking know that. I mean, I'm supposed to know that. Yeah, you're right.
2 very different angles of entry. 2 straight on, relatively, in the chest. But the forehead shot indicates an upward angle. Since you found the bullet in the wall slightly above the victim's chest, this tells us our Vic had fallen before the fatal headshot was dispatched.
Oh, yikes. Is there anything else I need to look at with him? Oh. Sorry, dude.
This is recent bruising within an hour or 2 of death, revealing a clear knuckled outline with a strange pattern. A ring, perhaps.
Oh. Oh. Vampire bat. Ting.
These marks are insect bites, or more precisely,
Oh, what?
stings. The tox screen isn't back, but these could be the work of a wasp.
No.
He was lucky to avoid
The
infection.
wasp shot him!
Indeed, any murder victim can be called lucky. With fresh clotting like this, the man got stung within the last 48 hours.
Oh god.
I've got nothing new to
Ah.
report on the Vic.
Well, good. Alright. Did something else come up for me? Oh, okay. Just because I'm thinking about it, and I know what at least know what I'm doing with this one. I'm just gonna check the bullets real quick. Bullets. Pardon me, my guy. Just going this comparison here. Huh. What the hell? How am I supposed to know what I'm... Oh. How am I supposed to... This gotta be it, right? Like... Okay, well that didn't do shit. Alright. I mean, what else could it be from? I'll try it again later. If I can at least get this done.
I've been pulling double shifts due to the workload, but I was able to get this for you. Stan Everston. No priors, much less convictions. Pretty well off. At least enough so to live in Beverly Hills, CA. Wife's been at home all week with their newborn son. The late Mr. Everston was executive producer at LZP Entertainment. He's worked for several big companies in the game biz, worked on several high-profile titles. But he has a rep for pushing people to new heights, and sometimes pushing them too far. Finding enemies won't be a taxing task. Let me just check the computer.
Beep boop.
Mr. Everston was sharing a room with Andy Penmore. Next door is the gunslinging Ms. Maya Wynn. All checked in yesterday afternoon, Sphere Hotel.
Can I get a warrant?
We have a very angry lady who likes to hold guns. And she also has GSR in her hands.
How do we know she's mad?
GSR on the Vic? Yeah, let's bring her in for questioning.
Oop, we just going right on in there, aren't we? Oh, I always forget it's the other stick.
No.
Oh, well, case closed then.
I'm the one who rented the thing. Why wouldn't my prints be on them? We were at a firing range and, keep this to yourself, but I overslept after partying last night and skipped my shower. created a team-building exercise to boost morale to blow off steam. It was also part of our marketing position, how we put realism into the game. It was a photo op. We had our pictures taken while firing guns for sending out to the media. It was our core team, me, Stan, and Andy, plus Craig. Stan invited him too, at Andy's insistence. I guess it was old loyalty to a founding member. Couple of them. I kinda dig handguns, and they look good on me. Ever seen those Hong Kong action movies? Chicks with guns? I started with a 22, but just didn't do it for me. So I switched to a 45. That one kicked ass. Oh, sorry.
Ass!
That
Exclamation
must
point.
really sound in bad taste. The rest of the weapons are still waiting to be picked up at the gun club. I brought the M4 assault rifle over early to ensure it would fit in the display. The realism
man,
of
what
our
the hell?
game stems from the fact that every in-game gun is modeled after the real deal. And we have them here at the booth to make that point. This industry is heavily male-oriented, including the retailers, and everyone
Males like
knows boys
guns.
like toys. So I brought the toys for the boys to look at. No, we originally arranged to rent replica guns for the show, but when we picked them up, they all had a red cap on the muzzle. Gut Wrench 3 is all about realism. There's no way we can display weapons that are obviously toys. This was a last-minute wild idea I had, out at the gun club. I suggested we rent them from the club, and Stan loved the idea.
Could just, like, you could have just spray painted the tips or something, or asked him to, you know what I mean? Like, electrical tape or something? I don't know.
I don't know exactly. I mean, I don't live here. I just hopped in a cab and said gun club. You're detectives, right? How about checking a phone book? Again, realism and promotion. All of us here would role-play a combat situation. Right in the booth, you know, every few minutes. Which is why I'm dressed for action. And sadly, Stan is too.
I don't understand. What's the point of play acting shoot 'em up?
To bring the game to life. To make the buyers feel like they were inside the game. To stimulate them to see our game over every other one here. Listen, a trade show is a kind of carnival. And this was effective. And yes, it was my idea. And hey, I'd have gone farther with it if I could. I wanted to fire off blanks, but the fire marshal nixed it. Too unsafe.
Duh.
So you had no form of live ammunition in your play acting?
Nothing. Yeah, he was. Not for real, of course. But his role was to take the hit, yes, and I was the shooter. We rehearsed it a couple times right before I left last night. I just point the empty gun at him, timing it to the demo, and mime to the game's sound effects. That's all I have to say.
Boy. What a dumb idea. Alright. It's nighttime now! It's nighttime again! Hello? And now back to CSI.
Perhaps you have some ID?
We're with the
Some
Las Vegas
id?
Crime Lab. We have a few questions.
Yes, I'm Andy Pennymore. Is this
Is that the game, or is he, like, actually
Came home
shaky?
last night, but then this is Las Vegas.
I'm afraid Mr. Everston is dead.
Is this some kind of weird joke? Craig behind this, maybe? Or Maya? More of her off-the-wall publicity? I've been up all night slaving over some final tweaks Stan
Well,
wants,
he has
and
an
I'm
accent.
in no mood for practical jokes.
That
No
kind of
joke. He's dead. Murdered. In your demo booth.
No.
He was shot 3 times.
No.
More. That's why we're here.
Oh my god. This is real. Really? Stan's my friend. He can't... We were just together last night, so...
This is no game. This is real, Mr. Pennymore.
Shit's real, man.
Just last night, in the demo room, putting finishing touches on the presentation, looking for bugs, discussing these final tweaks. God, I can't believe this. I headed back to my hotel room at around 1 in the morning. Stan wanted me to get on those fixes, and he stayed at the booth, preparing for the media demo today. No, nobody I saw anyway. Sure, this is a disaster, personally and professionally. I'll help in any way I can. Anything you need.
Blooding. Sweet. Alright, hey, so you gonna finish that, or? Well, okay.
Looks like this area is clean. Way to be thorough.
Oh, thank you. What am I supposed to do with this? What's that paper there? Am I zooming in on it again, or? There's a piece of paper there. Let me have it. Okay. Oh god, more dark room shit. Badoop!
Well, Miss Wynn painted a picture of a hype machine rolling happily along, but it looks like Stan the man was not so happy with her marketing campaign. That's pretty interesting.
Oh, I don't know if there'd be anything else on there. Just making sure. Alright. Where the fuck am I at now? I'm not looking at. What the? Oh, okay.
Hey, that's Fuzzy and Bill from that t-shirt we found. Looks like they've also been killed. Their video game got
Oh, God.
relaxed. Looks like a number of hardcore fans were pretty teed off.
Why would you get a tattoo? Which one means what? Oop, my handy dandy flash drive. Hehe. Yoink. Get on in there.
Email's corrupted. A virus, maybe?
I still can't see. I want to know what's up with that fucking bag. Like, it makes me, like, it... So, like, when I go over here... Well, it did. It did have me doing it first.
Hey, looking for a hint?
Don't say it right in front of him. Jeez.
Just that I saw Maya wad it up and throw it at Stan yesterday, right after we checked in. She was pissed. Actually, the surprise would have been for her not to be. You see, she and Stan, they've been at each other's throats for 3 weeks. It's been getting nastier and nastier as we got closer and closer to this show. They did not see eye to eye on the market strategy at all. Yeah, it did.
May we collect it as evidence?
Yeah.
Well, I know I said I'd do anything to help out, but there is a line. I have a lot of stuff coming through here, like time-critical bug reports on the game. I'm sorry, I can't give it up, especially since it has nothing to do with Stan's death.
Jerk. You fucking jerk. Alright, I think I'm done here.
I would have encrypted this little number myself. if I was standing up to a boss like that. I've printed this love letter out for you. You don't quite have a match there. Little details make all the difference when you're doing a comparison.
I was just checking. Alright, let me see if that bullet thing will work again. What am I doing wrong with this? Oh, thank God.
From the bullet in the wall matched the bullet in the victim.
I feel like, let me see if I can try and figure out that bag again. I don't know why it would be like, hey, look at the bag, and there's something clearly coming out of that damn bag. But for some reason, like, I don't know. Hold on a second. It won't let me come out and look at it again? What the fuck? Wait. Ah. Oh, wait, what was that? Wait, hold on a sec. Sorry, I look like a freaking lunatic just. Oh.
Vic had a cell number, but we didn't recover a phone from the body. Did the killer lift it for some reason?
Slowly turn. Hey, where'd the card go? Oh,
Looks like this area is clean. Way to be thorough.
Oh, thanks. This fucking bag, though. Hey, wait. What? Oh.
Sure, of course. At a big show like this, he'd be dead without it. Sorry, poor choice of words. Let me think. Yeah, he had it, because he text messaged me right after I got back to the room. Asked me to order a Cobb salad from room service and have it waiting for him. Thing's still sitting here, wilting.
Sad. Shit, sad.
I've divulged everything I can think of.
Shit. Alright, well, wait, what am I doing? No, okay. I thought it was gonna take me, load it again. I'm like, dude, wait, it's the same place. Can I put this thing in here? Wait, no. Yeah, this thing. Didn't look the same.
Looks like our
Oh.
Vic was busy making friends right up to the end.
How would this work? What?
With a text message this close to the time of death, this could have provoked an attack. Or the messages could have been sent after the murder. Maybe somebody used Hutcherson's cell phone to send messages, throwing off the time of death.
Smish.
Hey, how's the video game case going?
Good, don't
Not
fire me.
game over yet. We've got some suspects, including a high-strung marketer, an aloof programmer, and a mysterious designer.
Any good physical evidence yet?
Nothing substantial, but it's still early in the case. We just ran his phone messages. It looks like he sent this message just before he died.
Maybe. Didn't Doc Robbins report the time of death was estimated? And you didn't actually find his phone at the scene.
If Stan sent the last message just before he died, where's his phone? Maybe someone else sent that message after the murder and then tossed the phone.
You know what Grissom would say.
Yeah. Follow the evidence.
Ah, she just blinks out of existence? Okay.
No problem. Here you go. Line of Fire Gun Club, 3727 North Ralston Avenue.
Thanks.
Yeah, I had the phone company track it to a general area using the GPS. It just arrived.
Gee, thanks. He's like the best guy on here, I'll tell you what. Alright. This is a Nokia. Is that, it looks like the brand and stuff on the back, or the screen. That's funny. It's freaking funny. Oopity oop oop. Who be that? Oh, whoops. Splat.
She's on her way to interrogation now.
Oh damn, what, did you just have her here? Like, does she live here now? What the hell? Beep. Ah.
Look, when you get hired for a job, it's because you got the right credentials, right? I've got a master's in marketing, but Stan thinks he knows how to do my job better because he's a guy. These last 2 weeks, man, they've been brutal.
What do you mean?
The company's come under a lot of critical fire lately, over the same old blah blah, excessive violence, lack of morality. I tried to tell him that negative publicity was a good thing, but he told me I just didn't get it. I'm a woman in a man's world, you know? If a girl doesn't play hardball, she gets rolled over. I worked too hard to have some chauvinist like Stan keep me from reaching my goals.
Tell sister.
I mean, I'm sorry he's dead. He was talented. This wasn't anything you'd kill anybody over. A professional disagreement that got a little ugly is all.
Oogie.
Craig started Fuzzy and Bill as an online comic, right? And then spun off into an indie comic book, popular but a cult thing. So when the game was announced, it was like, I don't know, the second coming or something to those comic nerds. So of course they went postal when the game was scrapped.
How postal did they go?
They're hardcore fans of the comic, and a vocal minority that stirs up all kinds of online trouble. But they're still a minority, all talk and no sell-through. A few thousand crying fans is nothing when hit games sell millions of copies. I mean, have you heard of Fuzzy and Bill?
What I don't get is how this Fuzzy and Bill game is tied to launching Gut Wrench 3.
LZP is a successful company, for sure, but a small one. We only have so much personnel, and for that matter, cash flow. And anyway, my marketing research showed that another Fuzzy and Bill would never generate enough sales to break even, let alone show a profit. But Gut Wrench 3, on the other hand, builds on 2 enormously successful games, and is what the mass public wants commercially. We'll achieve total market penetration with Gut Wrench 3. It's a no-brainer. I didn't threaten his ass. He was pushing too hard, and I told him to back off. That's no threat.
So when you say keep pushing and I will push back, You meant that in the nicest way.
Yeah, get
All
her
I meant
brass.
was clean up your act, or I'm out of here. Listen, these video game guys, they're kids. Eternal kids. Well, I'm not a kid. But I do have a kid, a 10-year-old, who I like to see now and then on the rare occasion. And as a single mom facing week after week of extended periods of crunch time, well, enough's enough. It's just not worth it. How about a boss
Talk
who
more
demands
shit.
everything and doesn't appreciate anything? A micromanager who changes his mind with the wind and saves up the biggest changes for the last minute. The smallest concern, the biggest ordeal imaginable. How's that for a complaint?
Anything else?
Well, Stan would go on
It
and
smells.
on and on about needing to get real, to bring the gritty reality of combat into not just the game, but my campaign, while dealing with the media backlash as well.
How can you reason with a guy like that? You tried at the gun club and it was like shooting blanks. So you
Uh-huh.
decided to shoot him with something else.
And here's where I
Wow.
break down, right? Under your expert interrogation. Sorry. I hated the jerk. He was driving me insane, but I didn't kill him. I'm a professional, but I'm human, okay? He was unprofessional and would not let the hell up, so I snapped back. That's one of those bad things about text messaging, you know? You wind up writing things you'd never say. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to check something real quick. Sorry. Oh God, these load screens are killing me, man. Killing me. Oh, yeah, done. Wait, what? I need to select it in here? Is it because it's a partial? Oh, that's dumb. Damn. Well, beans. Okay.
I wasn't keeping track. Best guess, 1 a.m., a little after. Call it 5 after. Shouldn't be too hard. There's security cameras in the lobby. Can't you check those out?
That tells us what time you were in the lobby, but what else can you tell us?
Well, I remember I watched a pay-per-view movie last night. That's something the company doesn't pay for, by the way. Gotta cover all incidentals ourselves. Anyway, I've got the receipt right here.
Revenge of the Psycho Blood Mutants. Brass could check that out on the security cam footage.
What? Like the... That he ordered a... Could he not order it in his room? Like, what the fuck? I mean, I guess not. I don't know.
The security chief at the Sphere says their videotape puts Andy Pedmore returning at 1:08 a.m. and staying put. Maya didn't get in until 2:15, giving her a half hour to do who knows what. With the hotel connected to the convention center, she has opportunity, all right.
Okay. Ah. Did I do that?
Okay, let's fire a bullet from the 45. This will give us a striation sample. The 45 appears unmodified. It has 3 bullets in its clip. I processed the GSR from the 45's hammer. There's an anomaly, though. The 45 has 2 different variations of gunshot residue. One matches the 45, but the second is from some other bullet. I ran the serial number through Firearms Registration Database, and the computer tells us this isn't a gun club gun. It was owned and registered to our victim.
What? Say what? Can I still compare it? What's the point if he's already figured that out, I guess? It's still my time! It's bustling and shit, because people go really fast when they're driving down the road. So fast that they look like big old lines of, like, electricity.
What can I do for you officers?
Las Vegas Crime Lab. We have a few questions we need to ask.
Hey, lady!
Our claim to fame are the public firing lanes we offer, 50 feet long. Patrons can rent weapons from us or bring their own. We offer guns for purchase as well, and our members get lower prices, lower rates on our services. We're responsible operation officers. We're all about gun safety here. Offer classes for the whole family. But we also offer a tactical training course to police and military personnel. I'm sure some of your colleagues have utilized our services. For example, our changeable walkthrough course with simulated real-world environments.
Yeah, did they?
The only group we had was from a video game company. A small group, just 4, but they charged it on a company card. Actually, yes. You see, people usually come out for one of 2 reasons. To have a good time, or to do some serious training. These 4, well, if I'd have known what kind of mood they were in, I don't know if I'd have done business with them. They were at each other, really nasty insults, arguments, 2 in particular.
Which couple was, arguing?
A young Asian woman and an older guy. Handsome, I'd say. They were in a huge fight. I mean, over the top to where I thought they might come to violence, which is not good in this environment. I came out and told them to get their act together, or they'd be out on the sidewalk where they could fight without guns in their hands.
You know, the
We
Las
can check
Vegas
the
way.
sign-in sheet for sure, but best I remember, in the evening, around 8 till maybe 10. We are pro-police here at the gun club. You guys are the first line of defense, and we back you all the way. Private lane number 1 is still in the condition they left it, so hey, do your thing.
A useful list. Who had brought what to the party?
Can't, like, zoom in or anything? So, stand by. Oh.
Set of firearms? More like an arsenal. But understand, we don't rent out functioning firearms. Well, they function to a degree, but they're modified for non-lethal pellets. You know, for legal reasons.
What kind of non-lethal ammo does it fire?
Paint bullets, but not paintball exactly. These are the smaller variety pellets used in high-tech tactical training. These suckers pinpoint. And just because you can't get killed doesn't mean you want one of these paint pellets pelting you. They leave a whale of a welt.
Yeah, have you ever seen Jackass 2? The movie?
No, not without substituting a real barrel onto the weapon, and even then a special adapter has to be installed. And, well, it would be more trouble than it's worth. And we don't rent the real barrels out, if that's what you're thinking. Seems to me one of them did, but I'm hazy on who, and what caliber the weapon was. I mean, I see so many guns in this place, but it'll be on the sign-in sheet. We're all over it when somebody brings their own gun into our space. Now that you mention, the one who seemed to be the boss, fella who paid for the session, Stan Everston, he bought a .45 auto and some ammo for it.
Neat. Alright. Which one is it? This part? Huh. Hey, that ain't cool. Come on, Glover, let's go take this weird ass picture.
Look at that grouping. That kind of shooting takes considerable practice.
I need to turn. Hey. Hey.
Not the right tool for this.
Oh, it ain't? Oh, paper. Okay. I said okay. Yeah. Saturate the hell out of this piece of paper. Hey. Alright. Is that it? Like, is there anything else I can look at? They weren't in any other, they said no other booths, right? So.
Hey, looking for a hint?
I didn't even, I was trying to, wait, what?
Looks like this area is clean. Way to be thorough.
Oh, thanks.
I can't think of anything else for you.
Okay.
She's on her way to interrogation now.
God, what, you have her in a cell? What the heck? Jesus.
We rented the weapons from the gun club. I have no idea if they were modified or not. I didn't purchase any ammo. They were for show only. Stan couldn't see renting a .45 automatic when he just bought one. Sure, it was real. Hadn't been modified for safety, but hey, it was unloaded. And it's not like somebody would be walking around the trade show with a pocket full of bullets. Yesterday that sounded more reasonable, I admit.
Yeah, why?
Well, he said he bought it for the company. It's the first weapon the art and sound staff used as reference. Andy thought he could program the game more realistically if he was familiar with the weapon, with its physics, as Andy put it.
Wouldn't they already be done with all that?
All about realism. The game has to be convincing.
Yeah, but so close to, like, getting this thing published and stuff. Why wouldn't you work that out earlier?
Argue is a little strong. We raised our voices, but hell, it's loud in a firing range. I guess maybe I started to kid him, you know? And it got out of hand.
Hey, you're bullshitting, Will.
Just childish crap. Like this insulting text message he sent me the other night. Really pissed me off. Oh, hell, I don't remember. I mean, it's a dead issue, right? Sorry. That sounded bad. I just mean, the guy's gone. Let's cut him a break.
We have security video showing you getting back to your room half an hour after you left Craig's. Your hotel room was less than 5 minutes away. What, you stopped to gamble?
No, I'd already gambled enough going for a one-night back seat stand. In fact, I sat at the curb and just held my head in my hands and thought about my life and my kid, and I said I was human. A tired human who let go for once. Fresh air felt good. That's all I have to say.
Who told you that? Maya? Typical. Trying to make me look bad, take the heat off her after she was screaming at Stan. Which is why she was having problems with him. You had to know how to handle that guy, and attacking and counterattacking was bad strategy.
If you don't mind, let's just get back to the question. Did you ask Stan Everston to buy you a gun?
Of course I did. How else could I program a game this realistic without understanding the actual physics of the key weapon? Also, our art staff needed it for reference. Is any of that hard to grasp?
Why wasn't
I
any
never
of that
shot
done
anything more
already?
real than a super soaker. Not that Stan took much convincing. He'd been wanting to buy a gun for himself for some time. He had a genuine paranoid streak. Only now that he's a murder victim, he doesn't seem quite so paranoid, I guess. I've divulged everything I can think of.
I think that's gonna do it because I have no idea what else to do, guys. So thanks for watching. I will see if we can get this figured out in part 2. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.